Ronnie played hockey and softball, but softball was his first love, and that's where I competed against Ronnie over his career in softball and watched him as a kid. He grew up in the south end of Dearborn, and I remember as a kid thinking, boy, that guy's fast, and one of the things we always admired was his speed, and even in the later years, when I started playing, you know, we would look around and, you know, this guy was still fast, well in his career, and I'm thinking in my mind, boy, okay, when I get that age, we'll still be able to run with him. Boy, was I wrong, and that's where he really didn't like a guy like Ronnie, even today, in his early 60s. He still can beat a lot of guys in a race in their 30s and 20s. It's amazing.
Ronnie's contribution to Dearborn recreation programs also includes much sponsorship through the years.
Ronnie has sponsored teams over 4.5 decades, built relationships with many people, had many successful teams, was a heck of a player on top of that, and just an all-around great guy, a guy who's given so much to the city, to the community. As a sponsor, as a manager, he managed a lot of teams in Dearborn, and of course Ronnie Berry's Meat Market, named after him, he's the sponsor, but very successful teams, always competing, and just well-deserved, just based on that.
Everyone who played against Ronnie's teams recognized just how good they were.
Really, one of the things that I always admired when we got involved in softball over there, they always had a team in Dearborn, and then when we were growing up and we started having teams, you know, we played against his teams and everything, and we knew we were always in for a good game, and we kind of emulated his teams. Same thing, getting some core guys together and always having teams over the years, and we've always, whenever we played his team, a lot of us were from the same area, the south end of Dearborn, and it became a rivalry over a few years. Then we started playing some different leagues, but always a pleasure to play against him. Umpire his teams, just really a pleasure to be around. He's in his early 60s, and he's been playing since he was in his teens, 20s, over 4.5 decades. Just on longevity, he was a heck of a player. Just based on that, how many people can say that at a competitive level to play over 4.5 decades? That's pretty amazing. And just contributing, always being a role model for people. That's one thing I can truly say. He was a role model for a lot of us growing up in the South End.
A fantastic athlete, a tireless sponsor, and a fantastic supporter of youth sports in the city of Dearborn. Our first inductee in 2013 Hall of Fame, Mr. Ronnie Berry.
Inviting me here. I want to thank everybody. There's not much really I can say. We said it all. Eamon said it all. You know, I just want to thank everybody for getting me in here. Thank you.
Our second inductee this year is Mr. Edward Addy. Can we roll the video, please?